Hello everyone, this is Steps the Duke, and welcome to what is this? Part 6? Yeah, Part 6 of Darkest Dungeon. So when we left off, we had unfortunately failed. However, despite our failure, sorry, I'm just adjusting these headphones. Despite our failure, we are going to move forward. We did not have anyone killed, however, even though we didn't have anyone killed, we did have to let quite a few people go due to the fact that they had multiple annoying quirks, some of which got locked in to the point where it would only cost us more and more money to keep them around. So we've set up this party here with 2 vessels. And I think we're ready to go. The unfortunate thing about this party is it's not very flexible for movement. We've already equipped everyone with trinkets, so we can go ahead and prepare with some food. We've spent almost all of our gold on our provisions, so hopefully we can be successful this time around. The good thing is that we do have healers for this run. The reason we failed last run was specifically because we didn't have any way to heal ourselves. We had used up all our food, we had a character on death's door, and we had potentially one, but potentially multiple more fights to do. We didn't know how many. Up to 3 or 4 more fights to do.
Sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
So we've scattered ahead immediately. We can see that, well, the first thing I notice is this, which I think you can use anti-venom. Yes. Should we get some food and some stuff? We know that there is a trap up ahead. With this one, you can use the shovel to dig here, but as I've said before, I'm not going to. Oh, we resisted the disease. That was very lucky that we happened to resist it. 50%, 90%. And then we have 50, 60. Fortunately, we have a bounty hunter among us. We have scouted again. So what is the goal here? To complete all the room battles, which means unfortunately we have to go this way, but it's a good thing that we actually saw that we have to go this way. So this one, I believe bandages can protect your hands. So we have Worry Stone is plus 10% virtue chance, minus 10% stress, and minus 1 speed. So that's mostly good. Who is a character that doesn't really need speed? I don't think the Vestals really need speed that much. Well, the leper doesn't really need speed, so you can have less stress. Good for you. Bounty hunter once again. Disarm a trap. Very nice. And we are going into a fight in this room. We'll keep the light all the way up for the start here because we're not going to risk failure again. We need to be on top of our game. So let's start off with the judgments. Try to attack the stress damagers, and we'll even mark this one for death so that we can collect bounty next turn. Our leper has to attack the front guys, so they're going to use the stressful incantation on the one who is already most stressed out of every room. You can use judgment on the one back here and miss. That's fine. They're going to try to push us. Hopefully they don't. Okay, they didn't. So we're going to hew these guys. 4 to 8 with 75% versus 8 to 16 with 75%. Ooh. With the same chances, so we're going to take the large damage hit. We're going to collect that bounty. Oh, we can't. That sucks. We can uppercut this guy back. Unfortunately, he resisted. They're going to try to push us again, which they succeeded in. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's certainly annoying. And they're going to continue stressing out the same person. They're going to miss us a couple times, which is nice for us. And we're going to go ahead and do a heal and miss. We can use Dazzling Light here, though. He only has 2 health. 50-50 chance. And we got it. We can use Judgment. 73% chance to hit. And it crit healed us, which is very nice. And it released some of our stress. They're going to try to push us. They're going to crit, and they're going to push our leper all the way back, which kind of sucks. We can use Hand of Light, which is, let's see, does less damage, does more against Unholy. What does this even do? Oh, it buffs you. Oh, they're gonna pull us. I wish that would have happened. Mark for death? No, we don't want to mark for death. You probably want to... just mark this guy. Because I want to move the leper up. Our party is completely out of order and we're in a bad position. So we're going to move you up. And we're going to illuminate. Which gives them minus 20 dodge. Does 1 damage, so they're down to 2 health. We can now move up. Fortunately, we dodged that pull. Actually, yes, please push. Please work. Yes. Right back where we were supposed to be. Now we're going to use Judgment here. Very nice. He's going to use a ring for the old gods, and we're going to dodge. And we're going to chop. He's now at 1 health. We can use Judgment on her. We'll crit her, leaving her with 2 health, and we'll crit heal ourselves, relieving lots of stress, and buffing herself. There's not really any need for healing yet. Our stress is looking relatively good, except for her. And we can collect that for 72 damage because he's marked. We'll get a shovel, which is extra nice. Let's take a look at the camp. Some of the faffables. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. We can up this, but that's very nice. So we're hungry. That's fine. We can still afford to get hunger 3 more times, and then even use food a couple times to heal. So. Things are looking pretty good so far. I think it's fine enough to let the light go down, because it's looking like there's not that much more. We definitely want to hit you and miss, of course. They're going to accuse us, which does stress over time, which is, you know, it's the same thing as 12 stress, as far as I'm concerned. So they're stressing us out a lot, and unfortunately, you're going to have to move up like that. You can use Judgment on this one. Fortunately, we crit heal ourselves, which relieved a little bit of the stress. We can do a chop. Doesn't really matter which one. What's dangerous about these guys is that they can do a move called Rend the Marked. So if anyone gets marked, then these guys are really dangerous. We probably want to just mark these guys. and then hit them with the bounty hunter. We dodged. Very nice. We can move like that. And you can go ahead and do it here. Do a little more damage to this player. Roping swipe. Even when they crit, their damage is okay. It's not that bad. But then if they can hit the marked people, it gets a little dangerous. Very nice. He's going to stress everyone out. Our bounty hunter did happen to dodge, but everyone else got a little stressed. However, the crit helped out everyone. We missed, which is not good. He's got what, 6 health left? Two health left. If you can go before him, please go before him. Oh no. Okay, you have 24 stress coming on you. But he's dead, so we're good. So now we can start healing these guys with our healers. We stunned him, very nice, so we can take this time to heal up. On the next turn though, we'll kill him. Well, right now. Or we miss. There we go. We even got some bandages from that fight, so that's pretty nice. Map inside. So we've got past this. What do we have? I don't know. Alright. Well, either way, there's nothing in this room that we're about to be in. And we can use these right here. We got some rubies and a lot of food. So we're definitely good on food and health. The question is, can we survive the stress? I do have an anti-venom for this. Very nice. And it's getting a little darker. I'm fine with that. The only problem is the stress, of course. We can use a shovel for this since we have 3, and since we're almost at the end. Plus 20% debuff resist, minus 2 dodge. Is there someone who has like a very low dodge? You have 0 dodge, so I can go ahead and just put this on you. And then minus 1 speed. I guess that's fine for you. Or no. I want to put that on you. Because I need you to have less stress. And then you can take all that. So we're gonna fight this battle in the dark. These guys all have a lot of protection. Or maybe Judgment doesn't do that much damage, actually. He has a lot of stress. Oh my goodness. can mark you. Roping sway. Please don't have that much stress. Mark prey, that's dangerous. So we need to kill this guy as soon as we can. Because our leper is now marked, which means that he's going to take a ton of damage. We can go ahead and just heal up our bounty hunter. We can heal these guys. So hopefully the bounty hunter can kill this guy on the very first turn next turn. 95%. Boom. Very nice. These guys are dangerous in both the front and the back, so it doesn't really matter what position they're in. We need to kill them as soon as we can. You can Q though as soon as you have the opportunity. Actually, no, you don't need to Q because now there's only one. But they dodged. That's nice. Escape Cloud is just as dangerous. It does 3 damage to flight. 2 characters. So you need to use some judgment. Our bounty hunter is not having a good time. You probably want to use... Oh no, we don't have anything. I'll just mark these guys and he can collect some bounty. They're going to continue blighting us. We don't have any anti-venom, so the only thing we can do to stop that is just to continue healing. I've already marked this guy, so we can do 20 damage to him. They're going to mark us, but that's not the end of the world. We're going to crit for 8. Very nice. And you can hit nothing. So you can just chop these guys. You can mark this guy so that the next turn you can kill him. Maybe I should start healing the left arm though. Boom! 12 crit. We're on turn 5 though, so we better hurry up with this. So you're now in position 1. He's going to blight us again. We're about to start getting penalties for this though. Okay, but we're good. And that's it. So let's take a look inside the strongbox. I will continue a little further because there's no more room battles, meaning that the only thing we could do is just find more loot. So there's no purpose not to keep going. We have plenty of food, so there's no issue there. There's nothing in this room. Now we can scout out what is next. We have an obstacle, we have a battle, but before that we have a curio, which we will take a look at. And I believe this is something we can use a shovel on. No? Key? And we got a lot of money. So, that's it. So this was definitely a successful mission in my opinion. How much money did we earn? $11,000. Very nice compared to our last mission. We did spend $5,000 on preparation for this mission, so we really only net gained $6,000, but still, even that. We gained all these heirlooms. Hopefully we got some good quirks this time since we did well this mission. That's not the best, but we can fix it. Hopefully.
In truth, I cannot tell how much time has passed since I sent that letter.
Okay, so we need to get this one. In order to get to that one, however, we need a lot of busts.
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a
Yeah, we need
sword
20
cannot.
busts for this. Which is not great. Do we have any diseases? No, we do not. Okay. What about that leper? You have demonomania. What about the other one? There was something else that you are obsessed with sainthood. So we will send you here to get rid of that. The next time we will send you there to get rid of this. I don't believe we have anyone else who has like an urgent need to get rid of thing. Yeah, no. Nobody else has a very serious quirk. So we can go ahead and look at the stagecoach. We have room for 3 more heroes. We have an occultist, obsessed with cleanliness. I mean, I'll take him on, but if he gets to be too much of a burden, we'll let him go.
The abyss.
Kleptomaniac, we're not going to even bother. We're not going to deal with kleptomaniacs here. Satanophobia, that's fine, we can deal with that. And we'll have 2 bounty hunters
The
now.
thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
So with that being the case, we have... Do we have anyone who needs to get stress relief? You kind of, you maybe... Really only 2 people, and it's not that much. You can go ahead and do some drinking. With that, we have 8,000 gold to spend on our provisions for the next round. Let's take a look at what potential party we could make. So we could send you. I think that's a good idea no matter what. 3rd or 4th position. We can definitely send you out there with your point blank shot. If we send you out there, I would like to have a front lineman, so maybe you. And maybe we can also send our occultist out there as a healer. Yes, you can do basically everything except for this, which means we can switch you and you, so. But you will go back, and you will go forward. So, with this party, do we have any... We have Jester's Dice, and we have Grave Robber, so once we get those classes, that'll be great. I think with this class, we could do a medium mission. Now, the thing about the Occultist is that they have a healing skill. It heals 0 to 13, but bleeds the target for 3 damage, meaning that it could do 0 and just damages them 3, or it could do 13, and if they resist the bleed, it heals them a total of 13. So it could do really high heal, or it could do like no heal at all, or even negative heal. But with this type of healing, it's not consistent, but it's explosive when you get lucky. And to be honest, with the random number generator, there's a greater chance that you'll get lucky than not. Because if you get at least a 3, then you're guaranteed not to lose anything. If you don't bleed, then you're guaranteed not to lose anything. And it's only 60% base bleed, which means that if they have, say, he has 40% bleed resist, so that means that it's only a 20% chance that he'll actually end up bleeding. if he uses it on himself. So then if you get like 13 with no bleed, you know, or if you even get like 7 or 8, you know, no bleed, that's like a middle of the road, right? But that's still more than the max of what a Vestal could do, or 4 to 5. Now, with that being said, I think we can do a medium mission, maybe? So let's take a look at the options available for medium missions. We have one here. A Antiquarian for plus 33% healing received. I don't really understand the Antiquarian class. I feel like it's a class that's just sort of bad at everything. Like it just doesn't really do anything. Like there's all these charms and things that like are like super good, but at the same time it just doesn't do anything as a class. So it's like you can get all these super good charms for it, like 33% healing. That's a lot of healing. But then it can't do damage. The buffs it does are not great. You know, it's just like not really a good class at all. We have plus 8% crit if the torch is below 26, plus 5 dodge if the torch is below 51, and minus 10% damage if the torch is above 51. That's an interesting perspective. We have plus 8 accuracy and minus 5% max hit for the Plague Dot, max HP for the Plague Doctor. We have an Arbalist, which is our archer here, plus 30% move resist, plus 30% move skill chance. That's not the best. I'm not a big fan of move skills. Plus 10% damage, minus 4 dodge. Interesting. Alright, I was going to do a medium mission, but because, I don't know, this looks really good, but it's like only really good if I do a dark run. You know what? Let's do it. We get busts as a reward, and we're looking for busts. So let's do this medium mission. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. This has been Dubs the Duke with part 4. No, not part 4. What am I talking about? This is like part 7 or something. What is this? Part 6. This has been Dubs the Duke with part 6 of Darkest Dungeon. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.